All right, hey guys, so today I wanted to go over some great new bundles on Fanatical. Before I get into that though, I do want to mention that Sleeping Dogs is currently just $3 on Steam. It's been $3 in the past, but if you have yet to pick it up, it's basically like a Asian Grand Theft Auto. I think it's set place in like Hong Kong, so in China. It has more like hand-to-hand melee style combat, which I think is pretty unique and enjoyable compared to Grand Theft Auto. But there is open world driving and the story's pretty good and the characters are good as well. So if you have yet to play Sleeping Dogs, I do encourage you to pick this one up for just $3. So back to Fanatical, they did release some new pick and mix bundles which allow you to pick your own games. So this is the first one, 5 for $2, 10 for $3.79, or 15 games for $5. I would suggest just picking up the first tier, 5 for $2, and just picking up the best games. There's a lot of games shown here, so I'm just going to go over a couple of them that I'm familiar with. So first off, Rime is a great adventure puzzle game full of exploration. It's very casual, relaxing, and quite an enjoyable puzzle game overall. I really enjoy the graphics, so Rime is definitely a great game, $30 value. Picking it up for basically less than 50 cents. Next game, Songbringer, is an action RPG with procedural dungeons, great boss battles, and some neat pixel graphics as well. It's an enjoyable game to play, and if you can get over the graphics, it's actually very, very good. And then the final game I wanted to mention is Juanito Arcade Mayhem. This is a super cool arcade game that mixes together a bunch of like retro arcade games with a vertical shooter. It's definitely charming and pretty fun to play as well. So if you're into arcade games, especially if you're nostalgic for old style arcade games, this is a great game to pick up. So I do encourage you to check out the rest of the games. It really depends on your tastes and what type of genres you're interested in, but there's quite a few good ones here. So yeah, 5 games for $2, that's a great deal. The next pick and mix is here. It's 5 for $2, 10 for $3, or 15 for $3.79. So that's actually a really good deal for 15, and 5 for $2 again is a great price as well. Just going over a couple I'm familiar with. Escape Doodleland is a 2D platformer in a fantastic hand-drawn crazy world. You basically run as fast as you can or die while being attacked by all sorts of crazy monsters, and there's some unique levels and environments. Really enjoy Escape Doodleland. Next, Skydrift is a great aerial arcade racing game. It's surprisingly fun with a variety of different weapons and power-ups alongside some very interesting levels. If you enjoy arcade games or arcade racing games, I think Skydrift is definitely for you. And then at the bottom here, there's One Finger Death Punch. I always recommend this game because it has overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam. It's an absolutely fantastic beat-em-up brawler with stick figures. It's fast-paced, challenging, and it only uses 2 buttons, so it's very easy to pick up and play. It's very addictive and it has loads of content. So honestly, this pick and mix bundle is fantastic. There is one more pick and mix bundle, but all of these games are very low end, so I'm not going to go over them, but it's 5 for $1, 10 for $1.89, or 20 games for $3.50. So there's quite a few games here, some like low end like RPGs, like RPG Maker style, some very low end indie games, but there might be some decent games if you're looking for something small to play for a very short amount of time, or if you're looking for a little bit older style of game. So yeah, there's a lot of games you can pick up for a very low cost on Fanatical, especially on these pick and mix bundles. And then finally, they actually release a quality bundle called the Bento Bundle #2. This includes a lot of like Asian or like anime style games, but there's actually some really good games included here. So I'm just going to go over a few of them that caught my eye. First off, Guilty Gear, Xrd Sign, The King of Fighters, and Yatagarasu are all anime themed 2D fighting games. There's a lot of thrilling combos, great combat, and they're very fun to play with friends. If you have a friend that can come over and play locally, they are very enjoyable. So if you're into fighting games, there's definitely some good ones here. Next is a game that really caught my eye and I really think makes this bundle worthwhile. It's in the center here, Ace Breed Definitive Edition. It's an incredibly good bullet hell shooter where you pilot a mech suit. There's a variety of unique perspectives, weapons, and fast-paced, thrilling gameplay that I personally love with action shooters or bullet hell shooters. If you're into arcade shooters, I would definitely recommend Ace Breed. It looks absolutely fantastic. And then another game that looked interesting is Wing Sakura Mindy's Arc. This kind of reminded me of Plants vs. Zombies. It's a like horizontal tower defense where you're fighting off like waves of enemies and you place various turrets along their paths. It really looks enjoyable, so definitely recommend that one as well. The rest of the games are more like point and click style adventure games. I think there might be a couple like visual novel style games as well. So I definitely encourage you guys to check out the other games and see if they're suited for you or not. But there's definitely some unique games here, and overall, especially for like an anime themed bundle, I definitely think this one is worthwhile, and a lot of these games do have very positive reviews on Steam. So I definitely recommend picking up the Bento Bundle number 2, $5 for 10 games. It's an incredible value, 50 cents per game, and you're actually getting some great games here as well. So finishing up here, if you guys want to help support me and this channel, there's going to be referral links in the description below. I think I get like 5% of your purchase. I don't really get too much, but if you guys want to help support me, it's free for you to use my links, and you'll be donating me a little bit of your purchase. So I really appreciate anyone who decides to do that, and I really think Fanatical is a great website. Alongside Humble Bundle, I think Fanatical is probably the second best bundle site, and then like the third best is probably Indie Gala if you're interested in very cheap games on Steam, looking to collect games, and if you're especially into indie games. There's also a bunch of other great deals on Fanatical, so be sure to check out their bundle page. But that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.